Hello and welcome back. Today it's day 3 and 4 of the KISS challenge, the Keep It Short Sister, for the 28-day challenge that Sophia at My Great Challenge is leading. If you're new to my channel, I'm Deirdre, and this is about dealing with all of those little rats and mice projects that just don't get done because, oh, they're really small and it's not worth doing now, and but it's small, isn't it? I'll just do it sometime when I have a moment. And of course the moment doesn't come, and so it doesn't get done. Today I'm going to start by clearing out as many of the little drawers in a shelf system. It's an IKEA shelf system that I've got in my home office, and I'm going to do that. I'm literally going to do that for 15 minutes, and when I get to the end of that 15 minutes I'm not going to do anymore because this would be shockingly boring looking at me sort stuff out, but you know, I'll go like mad and see where I can get. And the second one, so my day 4, is going to be something that is a very short one, and I really should have just done it ages ago, but that's the whole point. I haven't, so I'll do it today. Now before I get started, I'll show you what it is I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing as many of these little drawers as I can get done, and I'll stop and then I'll come back another day and do however many are left, and the little bottom cupboards. But I wanted to have a little moment to, you know, look, plants are happy, look at my study. It has stopped being a drop zone. I can't believe it. My study is always the drop zone, the hot spot, whatever you want to call it, and this is effectively how it stays because there's somewhere to put everything. I stick those loose papers that you just have to look at sometimes over there and check them once a week. I've got my little stationary Lazy Susan here, which is really useful. So I'm sitting at my desk, I don't have to move. And I bought myself for the extraordinary sum of about $9 some of this whiteboard to use as my sort of like my desk blotter. But I just like the white, and I like working on white, and I also like writing on that. It's a really nice surface, and when it gets a bit ratty I can just trash it, and I just put some washi tape around the edges, which, you know, makes it look a little smarter than it would if it was just a raw cut edge. But I'm happy with that. I can't quite believe it. I've still got some things I have to do. I've just got to handle some of these pictures I've got to put somewhere. This is fairly well sorted out, but it needs another go-to. And I have some baskets up the top there that I'm not using. I've got my Ryobi workbench tucked in the corner. It fits perfectly. Maybe one day I will get to the point where I can fit it into one of these cupboards, but not at the moment. And now I'm going to put you on the tripod and we're going to have a look at what's in these. Okay, drawer number 1. And of course I'm not going to take them out because, oh, they're easy to take out, aren't they? They're the IKEA ones. I'll just put a couple over here. They really are terribly simple. Whoops. Move you back a tiny amount. How about that? Simple as. Okay, so what's in here? A little piece that works as on the tripod for my camera. This is all camera stuff. This is the charger for my big camera, so it should be with that. Oh, I really don't need. Oh, I may as well keep it. This is my camera stuff. Okay, that's got the big lens in it. Okay, next 2. And I found a couple more Lorna Jane bags too while I was at it. That's just a travel pouch that goes with my passport, nothing in it, but it should be with other travel things. This is just a notebook that I've had for years. Some Lego that can go there. These are just some wireless headphones and their charger. I'll keep them in that so I know what they are, and they're just another set of headphones. Okay, nothing special there, but I can see why I kept those with travel, because next two, I'm steaming along with these. Okay, has anybody else done that? That is a bag of money, of coins, and another one. I need to take these to the bank and I'm going to leave them out. That's my camera drawer all set up. The bigger camera with its Lorna Jane bag. My general batteries and keys and padlocks, because they have keys, so they're in there. This is the travel and headphones. Stationery, various assorted things. That's where I put those pencils and the watercolour pen that goes with it. More stationery, and oh my goodness, all those pens. I will go through them. I think I have, but I will go through and throw some away, give them away. And that's where I ended up putting all the cables. So I'm pleased with that. All of those are done. And sometime I will do these. That will be even shorter. And here we are on day 4. Well, of course it's not, but because I'm doubling up, it is. Look at my hair. I get it cut tomorrow. I have to have curtains at the moment. Anyway, speaking of curtains, now is the time to actually get up there and replace those cup hooks. That's all it is. It's the simplest way to hang a very light curtain rod, and it really doesn't take a lot of effort. But do you think I've done it? So now it's going to get nice, fresh, new ones. And that concludes my little segment that's day 4, because I did do a very short and sweet one. But look, which would you rather have? Fresh, clean, really, really old and yucky? Okay, what happened when I got up there, of course, is I realised apparently I hadn't cleaned the top properly. I have cleaned it. Maybe I haven't actually cleaned it that well. Anyway, it's clean now. So, amazing thing actually was that the heat coming up to the top of that that sort of pelmet, the wooden pelmet where the blind is attached that comes down, it is incredibly hot, the top of the pelmet, from the heat the rising off the window. So of course I had the blind pulled down before I came in to do that, and I will now pull it down again. Smoothie is needed. Gosh, this is good. It's a vegan protein powder. This is the one I'm using on my 28-day challenge for me, to make sure that I get all the essential vitamins and minerals, etc., etc. And I've been going really well on that. It's all running along smoothly, and I've got a lot more energy. Today I put some strawberries, some frozen strawberries in there, because it's about 35 outside at least, and I'm about to go out, so I thought, right, I'll have a smoothie. I've had my smoothie. I feel so much better. Today really summed up the point of doing these little Keep It Short Sister videos, because those two jobs I knew I had to do, and they weren't hanging over me, but they were sort of, as I said, rats and mice ones, little ones that just, oh yes, I must get round to that, and I wasn't getting round to it. So today I did, and I'm so pleased. Now I know where everything is for the stationery. That's done, sorted, and I'll get down into those 4 little cupboards. That won't take me any time at all. I might even do it tomorrow, because then I can just check that one off the list. As for changing those hooks, I have had those hooks for about 2 months, and really, I mean, how long did it take? It took me about 2 minutes. And that's the sort of thing that this little challenge is for. It's for just knocking over those great procrastination things, so that you're no longer going to procrastinate about things. I'm just going to get them done. The other thing it really shows me is that, like with my bedroom and the home office, when I have done a room and I have a place for everything in it, it doesn't get untidy. When I know where to go straight to put something, I don't put it down on a bench top or horizontal surface thing that collects clutter. I just put it away. It's the old story. A place for everything and everything in its place. But it's so easy once you have a place for everything. It's finding the right place for everything that takes the effort. So don't beat yourself up if you're not the person who puts everything away. It's not a crime to have things out. You may love it. It may work for you. It doesn't for me. But the other thing is, if it doesn't work for you, if you really would like to have it easy to look after and not constantly be feeling like you have to tidy up, then it really is worth taking even just as little as 10 or 15 minutes a day to find the proper place for something, for an item. Say, right, it is going to live in that drawer. So every time you take it out, you know where you're going to put it back. And that just makes everything so much easier. It's all about automating your life. It's all about freeing up time so that you don't have to think about things. I have got out these, these highlighter pens. I will put them back in the drawer with the other highlighter pens. It's as easy as that. I don't even have to think about it. I might even do it and not realize I've done it. It's so easy. So if you are not already subscribed, then please do, if you'd like to follow along for the next 26 days to see the little jobs that I'll just do and cross off the list. In the meantime, give me a thumbs up. Please smash that. And ring that little bell, ding ding, so that you know when I've posted a video, because they can get lost in the feed, you know that. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with another couple of days. It'll be day 5 and 6. Isn't it amazing how fast time goes when you're having fun? I hope whatever you're doing today, that you're having a great time, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.